Oh, hey, look, Double Rainboom is one of the most hyped animations in the fandom. I wasn't here when it was hyped. Screw you. Let's watch it. Okay, so the intro starts and then... Whoa. This looks so awesome.
Wow.
Is anyone ready for some grade A action? 'Cause I sure am. Did anyone enjoy the 35 seconds of you watching Twilight make that potion? No? Well, this is what it's like for the rest of the animation, so you better get used to it.
I snuck in. I was wondering what kind of egghead stuff you were doing.
What happened to a simple knocking going, "Hey, Twilight, what are you doing? I want to help you." But nah. I'm just gonna bust in. I'm incredibly generous, aren't I? After some more filler, it's time for us to make the potion. What's gonna happen next? For a second there, I thought that actually meant something. You really had me there. You really had me there. So Rainbow Dash asks what the potion actually does, and I probably would ask too, but the weird thing is, Twilight doesn't even know what it is.
Then why is it so dangerous?
Because I don't really know what it is.
But you made it!
Yes, I did.
But if you don't know what it is, then how do we know if it's dangerous?
Let's see. Twilight has no idea what she's making. Somewhat of an idea what she's making. And yeah, she did make it herself, but no, you're right, Rainbow Dash. You should probably drink some. Oh, what's this? You actually drank it? Well, tickle me fancy! Oh my god, I just spoiled something that you probably predicted anyways. I apologize. And yeah, the reason why I said I kind of spoiled you guys is because, well, despite Twilight not knowing what the potion is, she knows what the potion is.
This potion is supposed to be a talent enhancer.
Ah, a talent enhancer. I see.
What does a talent enhancer do? Someone give me examples.
You got it, boss.
If I drank it, it would make my magic extremely powerful. If Applejack drank it, then her physical abilities, as well as her apple bucking, would become heightened.
Okay, I'm skipping the rest of it.
Great start.
Oh yeah, like I said before, Rainbow Dash drinks it. I half expected that drop to fall down the floor right over there because of how awkward this perspective is, but whatever.
Oh my gosh! I need to record the effects!
Oh my god, this animation is just... it's so orgasmic. Okay, now I'm in the mood for some cupcakes right now.
Cupcakes!
For some odd reason, the potion doesn't have any side effects. Thus, Rainbow Dash is allowed to fly.
Yes, but gently. I'm still not sure if the potion...
And I know what you're thinking, why did she fly through the roof? It seems kinda stupid. But there was one scene that I didn't really show you guys.
It's mostly because it's just filler.
And it's that Rainbow Dash actually flew around the room. So in all fairness, Rainbow Dash probably didn't understand her strength. I mean, you just got the potion and what the hell do you expect?
How'd I get all the way up here?
And that proves my point. Alright, thank you. No need to thank me. But just an FYI though, Rainbow Dash is still an idiot. Anyone ready for a streamline of jokes? Cause I sure am. Applejack's stand is destroyed. It's funny. Rarity looks like an old lady. It's funny. Oh, pinball. That's funny. Fluttershy faints. That's funny. The chickens are safe. That's funny. Frickin' reference joke.
I'm rolling out my goddamn feet!
To be fair, reference jokes aren't that bad. Like this next joke that's coming up. Scootaloo rides her scooter and then BAM! There she goes. Oh, and it looks like she's flying BAM! Right into that sign. I must admit that this is hilarious. I don't care that this is a reference joke. I think that this is actually very hilarious. As for the derpy joke, I don't really want to comment on that. So we finally get to the point where Rainbow Dash decides to do a double rain boom. So she goes down, and then everything seems fine, everyone seems happy. Because Rainbow Dash wanted to do a double rain boom, she managed to destroy all of Ponyville. And I mean, you don't really have to destroy Ponyville to do the double rain boom. You could just go up. I mean, seriously, why can't you just go up? You went down. Why don't you go up? I mean, granted, gravity is a thing, but you could probably fly the extra distance. Seriously. So in a place where lots of homes were destroyed, lots of ponies are wounded or possibly even killed, we're probably gonna ignore them because who gives a crap? Well, not the writers of the story, I can tell you that much, because instead of focusing on the town, we're now transported to
the city of Townsville.
So apparently this is an MLP and a Powerpuff Girls crossover. I never watched the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, I always avoided watching the Powerpuff Girls because it was too girly. And look at what the heck I'm watching now!
Get your facts straight, Get your facts straight!
So after some sequences of fighting, but it turns out Rainbow Dash actually defeats the monster. She grants him mercy, and the Powerpuff Girls
It's getting away!
Wait, no!
are probably the most innocent beings known to mankind. So the Powerpuff Girls decide to take Rainbow Dash and keep her as a personal pet. Sound familiar? Yeah, me neither. So before we get into anything exciting, here's some more filler.
Perfect!
So the potion's effects wear off, and now Rainbow Dash is unable to fly. Because realistically speaking, if you're flying twice the speed as you would normally do, you'd probably break your wings as well because you couldn't keep up with the speed that you're originally going for. I bet that you didn't even understand a single word I just said. So here are the facts as I understand them. Rainbow Dash is a sitting duck because she is unable to fly, and the Powerpuff Girls want her extremely badly. So, what do you think Rainbow Dash is gonna do to escape? Simple, just throw in a wild Pinkie Pie and then take her back to the other dimension.
What?
And look, I understand, don't question Pinkie Pie, but is it just me, or is this the worst case of Deus Ex Machina? Before we get back to Ponyville, here's something that I find pretty interesting.
I can talk.
You're not a pony!
Well, I think the intro is a lie. Oh look, we finally arrived to Ponyville, and now Rainbow Dash sees exactly what she has done. That's the face of regret, couldn't you tell? So Rainbow Dash has to live up with the consequences. LOL, just kidding! We'll just have every pony else remake the town. That'll really teach Rainbow Dash not to make a double rain boom ever again. That's okay, she'll just write a letter to the princess.
Because I didn't think ahead, I ended up hurting a lot of my friends. And that's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
Yes, of course. It's the last thing you wanted to do. But you know what?
It's still a thing to do on your short goddamn list!
Oh, and also Pinkie Pie just had the potion and it gave her the ability to do whatever the heck. Still Deus Ex Machina though. So the moral of the story is to not take anyone's belongings, which I guess is a good moral, I suppose, but it's just, I don't know if that was shown that well. And then we get another cameo. I've watched Imaginary Fosters for Home Friends, but that still doesn't really make me interested in this in the slightest. So here's the basic summary of the story. Twilight Sparkle makes a talent enhancer and Rainbow Dash drinks it. This gives Rainbow Dash the powers to do a double rain boom. So she does a rain boom which destroys the town in the process. She went so fast that she teleported to another dimension. A few people wanted her to stay in the dimension, but she didn't want to.
So she left the dimension, the town is fixed, everyone's happy, the end.
Okay, the animation is fantastic, superb, and it's not exactly like the show. There's some exaggeration in the movements. It's a very nice change, to be honest. Voice actors were also good. I mean, the person who played Rainbow Dash is no Purple Rosalind, but whatever.
Like I said, mature audience.
Right, and my audiences aren't very mature. I could definitely tell that there was a lot of work in the animation department. However, despite having a rushed ending, this animation has a lot of filler in it. I guess a little bit of filler is not that bad, but this one has just way too much of it. I kind of felt bored watching it the first time I did. Sure, there were a few jokes that actually made me laugh, but the other jokes, they just... So if I ever had to suggest watching this, I would suggest watching the 22-minute version. Sure, it has some of the most obvious edits in the world, but it cuts 7 minutes off the original animation. 7 minutes of it has been cut down. That's how much filler this thing actually has. And even that version has filler in it. What the hell? So I could definitely tell that there was little to no effort really put into the story, really. It's more of an animation fest. A damn good animation fest, but it's not my kind of animation that I'm looking for. Sorry to everyone who loves this animation, but this is more for animation junkies rather than story junkies like me. So overall, I give this a 2.5 stars out of 5. It's not bad, but it's not something that I actually want to watch again. I'm sorry. Be sure to leave your opinions in the comments. What do you agree? What do you disagree? Tell me if you're an animation junkie or a story junkie. I would like to know. Also, if you liked the video, then be sure to give it a like. And if you don't like it, be sure to give me a comment on why you don't. I would like to improve in the future. And if you thought it was being hard now, just wait until my next review, because my next review is going to be... So yeah, we're probably gonna have some fun here, aren't we? Before this video ends, I have a couple of favors to ask you guys. There's gonna be a poll, like right here in the description and here on the link if you want to click and whatever. It's about what my next review is going to be. Would you like some more fan animations, like a different perspective? Would you like the Powerpuff Girls reboot? Because I haven't watched the original Powerpuff Girls and thus I could judge it based off of the show rather than an adaptation. Or would you like me to stick with the original plan and just review the first season, episode 1, You don't have to comment that. There's gonna be a poll. It'll speak for itself. But yeah, that's the only favor I really have to ask. Okay, now the video is over, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.